welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video, and this week we are back with the single sim challenge. Now this is going to be episode 5, and if you remember the previous episode we managed to finish the first part, so we've gone beyond toddler. We're now into the next part of the challenge. Now if we just have a look at what we have to do for this challenge, I think this one might take a little bit longer than the previous one, but we'll have a look and we'll see what we've got to do next. Right, there we go. So, as a child, I have got to complete a child aspiration, complete one child skill, and then get to level 2 of an adult skill. Make a best friend from school, become masters in crime with your best friend, and set at least 3 pranks, and become a student. So I think what we'll do is initially we'll concentrate on getting Maggie settled into a new school and getting her homework done, etc. And then we'll start looking at making friends, making a best friend, and then taking it from there. So here we are back at the house. Robin has taken himself off to bed nice and early. Obviously been working hard. What's everybody else doing? Oh, now Maggie, as you can see, I've redone her room so it's more teenagery. She is off to bed as well because she's got school in the morning. And as for you, Chloe, I think you have got to get used to being on your own, because with Robin out at work, Maggie off to school, it's not going to be easy for you, or will it? Because you're going to have all this time on your hands. I don't know whether you should be reading while Maggie has gone to bed. But there you go. I can't control you, so I can't tell you what to do. Incidentally, that rule does still apply. I can't control the family other than Maggie. So we will see how that develops, and we'll pop back in the morning when everybody's awake. Aha! At last, it's morning and Maggie is out of bed with a start, and is probably the reason why she's woke up so quickly is because she is bursting for the loo. Now where's her first port of call going to be? Off to see Dad by the looks of it. I wouldn't be doing that if I were you. I would be heading to the toilet. But what's she going to do? Ask for advice. Okay, I've been trying to do homework for school. Well, you haven't done any homework yet because this is your first day at school. Oh, dear. How can we answer questions like that? Now, come on, game. Right, get yourself off to the toilet now, Maggie. Oh, dear. In fact, I'm quite glad she's up reasonably early, because that means that she can do her homework before she goes to school, because obviously aging up yesterday she didn't have time to do it. Right, I am going to get her to do her homework. Oh, Robin wants the toilet, so he's just ushered her out. Now I've got her a desk in a room, so she's going to do her homework in her parents' bedroom. Well done. Well, Maggie, school is in an hour, so maybe you didn't get up quite as early as I thought. Now, I am not going to send you to school hungry. So what I'm going to do is we'll stop the homework and we will grab some cereal. Now, if she eats that fairly quickly, she should be okay. And you've probably noticed that I've got rid of the baby chair and popped an extra chair at the table, because obviously she won't need the baby chair anymore. And there we go. So hopefully, now I've got a problem with my game. I've got some sort of thing running in the background, and whenever they've finished eating, they suddenly jump up out of their seats. And I don't know what mod is causing that conflict, but I'm kind of used to it now, so it doesn't really matter. Right, so I think we are now in a good position to get off to school. Yep, I think we're fine. And sadly no time to chat to the family either. And here we go, off goes Maggie for her first day at school. And there she goes. And I think for her first day, I'm going to get her to study hard and get homework done tonight. And then tomorrow, like I said, we will concentrate on getting her some friends. But in the meantime, what's happening with the parents? Chatting and flirting. Okay, that's fine. Now, I think Robin will be going off to work very soon. And it'll be interesting to see what Chloe does on her first day on her own. And off Robin goes to work. And one good idea, before you start recording, is turn your phone off, and then you don't get notifications like that. Rookie error there. Interesting first day. I say interesting. She's watched some TV. She's read a book. She fixed the bathroom sink that started leaking. She got herself a piece of birthday cake out of the fridge, left it, had a bowl of cereal instead, and now she's sat watching some TV. So it's not been a particularly productive day for Chloe. However, it is only day one of her being on her own, but Maggie will be home very soon in about half an hour, and at least she's going to have a bit of company. Now, I'm not sure whether I should replace this desk with like a crafting desk, because if Maggie's not going to use it for her homework, it might be a sort of bit of a no point in having it there. But we'll see what happens when she comes home, and if she'll do her homework on that desk, then that is absolutely fine. Now, I wonder what sort of a day she's had. Well, she's hungry anyway, and her fun's very low. So maybe that birthday cake is actually out for Maggie. Now, she should be coming home any minute now. Don't know who you are, but you can move out the way. And there we go. Maggie's home. Having had a satisfactory day. That's not bad for a first day at work. Well, she's pleased to be home anyway, and I think she's going to go and watch some TV, which she can do before she has her homework, because we've got to get her fun up. And the best way for that to happen is by watching TV. And I'm sure Chloe's glad to have her home as well. Not quite sure why she's sat like that, but never mind. Now, how is that? Yes, that is having an effect on her fun. Now, are you? Yes, I had a feeling she was going to go for that cake. So the problem is, you see, Maggie is going to have to feed herself, because unless Chloe or Robin actually makes a meal for the family, she's going to have nothing to eat. So thankfully, she's at a stage now where she can get herself food, albeit cake, cereals and sandwiches. Well, she didn't want to do her work at her desk, so she's going to do it on the kitchen table. So I think if that desk is not going to be of any use, then we might as well make it into a crafting desk, and at least she can develop some of her own skills by doing that, rather than having an empty desk. Now, I do believe Robin is home. Oh, he's having another bath with his hoodie on. That seems to be quite a regular thing these days, but if that's what he wants to do, then that's absolutely fine. I don't have any objections. Now, I'm not quite sure whether Chloe is being very helpful with Maggie and her homework. She's still sitting with a foot in a funny way, with her arms sort of like that. I'm not quite sure what's going off there, but oh dear, I hope she's okay. Now, how's Robin doing? Always seems to be having a right good soak. Has he come home a bit grimy? He probably did, but he's very hungry. I'm not quite sure what to do with her now. I mean, when she was a toddler, you know, you built up her skills on the potty and things like that. But now she's a child, I'm not quite sure what to do. She's got the swing, hasn't she? She's got the swing in the garden. So, I don't know, we might go and give her a bit of a time on the swing. Oh, she has completed her homework. Wonderful. So, what I think we might do now is everybody seems to be eating cereal at the moment. So why don't you, Maggie, play on the swings for a bit, and then we will go on the climbing frame for a little bit as well. See if that that should be getting your motor up. And I think that's one of the things that we have to do, isn't it? Get one of the, or a couple of the skills maxed out. So if you go for a quick swing, that's good. And it has leveled up her motor, just as I thought. Now, is that maxed out yet, or no? It's not. No, I think that goes up to level 5, doesn't it? All right, plenty of goes on the swing and possibly on the climbing frame as well, and that should be doing her motor a lot of good. Now, Maggie has just broken the toilet, so it's a good job that Chloe has her her repair head on. So she's fixed the sink so far today, and now she's gone the toilet. Now it's getting a bit chilly now, so Maggie's changed into her winter clothes, and she's having a little go on the climbing frame. Now it's getting a bit late now, it's nearly 9 o'clock, so I think we might need to wind up now. Now, how is she doing for everything else? Pretty good. She can have a bath when she gets up in the morning, and then there will be another day. Oh, hang on a minute, she's a bit hungry as well. Right, okay. Now, what you are not going to do is cause a mess. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to let you do that. So why don't you grab a bowl of cereal, and then you can go off to bed. Because we can't have you going to bed on an empty stomach. And a quick chat with Mum as well.
Oh, think well. But nope.
See what I mean? Finished food, everybody jumps up. Never mind. Well, let's get your responsibility up. You can clean up. Oh, no, Maggie wants to do that instead. Chloe rather. Chloe wants to do that instead. Why don't you go to bed? And I think we're going to leave this episode now. I think we've done just about as much as we can do in one episode without it getting a little bit crazy. So Maggie's had her first day at school. That's gone very well, and in the next episode we will concentrate on getting her best friend, and I guess that is where the fun begins. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I look forward to spending some more time with you guys and Maggie and Chloe and Robin for another episode of the Single Sim Challenge.